G'day guys. Right, so I'm doing something a little bit different today. I am doing a Q&A video, so I post it on social media. If anyone wants to ask me questions about my fishing and stuff, I'll answer on this video here. So you guys are watching the video of all the questions that I got asked. Gonna start it off. I posted on Instagram of a picture of a big trout, and all I said was, howdy followers, I'm doing a Q&A video for the YouTube channel, and I was wondering if you have any questions you'd like me to answer, and I'll do it on the video. Comment in the section below of what questions you have. So first question was Mason caught. Your most trusted braid to leader knots? I think I only use one actually. I've done a few, and probably my most favourite would be the double uni knot. It goes through your guides really good, and it has really good strength. I find that's probably my most favourite knot and my best one for braid to leader. What's your go-to method for luring big fish in the canals, and what factors influence the method you use? That is a very good question. That's a really good question. My go-to method, I love using glow bugs though. I find using little glow bugs this time of year can really produce some really monster fish, so I like using glow bugs. And what factors influence the method you use? Simply because the fish spawn and they normally eat their own eggs. It's kind of a bit weird, but that's what fish do. So that's the reason why I like using glow bugs, is because they spawn at this time of year and the fishing really heats up. Dan Small says, what methods do you use to catch sea run trout at river mouths or lower reaches? I normally use soft plastics, simply because you've got the tidal reaches. Tidal reaches has a lot of small bait fish, smelt, whitebait. Try to imitate the food source, kind of a bit like what the fly fishermen say, match the hatch kind of thing. So for example, you'll be on the Matara fly fishing away and you see a lot of flies going around, you want to try to use the same fly as what's landing on the water. So yeah, just use Berkeley Gold smelt, Berkeley Gold rainbows, stuff like that. Those Z-Man ones that I've got, they work pretty well as well. Matthew J. Robertson, what is your favourite fishing spot? Favourite fishing spot would be Lake Avamore. I grew up there fishing as a kid, and I started fishing there with my grandfather, who passed away a few years back. I think that's who I caught the fishing bug from. Yeah, he really got me really into fishing, and I think that's where I caught my first ever trout. It was at Lake Avamore. I think it was a brown trout, and it was about 3 pound, so it's not a bad way to start off, you know, your first fish. Yeah, so Grandad, you're hearing me? Cheers for getting me into fishing, you've brought me far. What is your favourite fly, lure and bait? Favourite fly? Oh, probably your heron copper. I like heron coppers though. Oh, so I reckon they can catch anything. Simple little fly, and that's my go-to fly. What's my go-to lure? Favourite lure? That's actually a really good question. I have a lot of favourite lures, but as most people would probably know, or my good friends anyway, would be the black and gold Tasmanian devil. This year I've caught some stupidly sized fish on that lure. At the canals and on the rivers. Everyone knows black and gold in New Zealand is like an old school lure. It's a bit like, yeah, it's just the go-to. Everyone has a black and gold in their tackle box, and I just catch some monstrous fish on it. You can fish it different ways. You can fish it fast or you can fish it slow, but I find the black and gold always performs well when you catch some big fish. What moment embedded fishing into my blood? Well, I had a phase of where I was like 13 years old. It was like school holidays, and I think I went fishing for like a month straight. I used to go to this local river and catch trout, but one day me and an old friend of mine, Jake, we went down to the river and we had a crazy day on the river. I've never experienced anything since that. It was just after a big big flash flood we had, and for some reason we had in our brains, oh, let's go down to the river and fish. And the river was really high, like still in flood, and it was dirty. And I was using a yellow Tasmanian devil, and Jake was using a black and gold Tasmanian devil, I think we got there, and like second cast I'd caught a 4-pounder. So it started off a day where it was really good, and then throughout the day we just kept catching 3-4 pound fish. And we got to a beach, it's called Murray's Gate, it's like one of the well-known spots down the Torrey River, gets thrashed by all anglers, and got to a point on this wee beach, and I cast it out, and I was winding, and I got smashed by a big fish. At that point I was like, I think I was like 13, 14 years old, and I'd never caught a 10-pound fish. And I was winding it in, and I saw the size of it, and I freaked. I literally freaked. I was using like a Shakespeare kids rod. I bought it in Taupo when I went there, and I had 20-pound spider wire braid. Didn't have a leader on. I didn't know how to tie a leader then, so I just used straight braid, straight to a yellow Tasmanian devil, fishing in flood water. And I managed to catch myself a 10.5 pound brown trout. I think that's still my personal best on that river, and I caught it on the shittest form ever. I don't know how I landed it, but yeah, somehow I managed to land that 10.5 pound trout. Yeah, so that's probably the most memorable moment I've had. Probably, yeah. It's pretty crack up story, to be honest. Everyone thinks it's quite funny. How long have you been fishing for? Started fishing when I was at the age of 3, and I'm 19 now, so 16 years. That's quite a long time. Yeah. So I'm still a young buck. I've still got plenty of kit for me to go. So who knows what the future will bring, and hopefully I can smash some records, eh? Well, what? This is probably the best question. I'm glad he answered this. What made you start to produce your own videos? That's a very good question. I started producing my own videos when I was 15. I had a YouTube channel called Dylan Booth. It was trash. But since then, I've really kind of stepped my game up. I don't really produce the best videos on YouTube, but I do what I like doing, and obviously I'm doing something right. You know, get a few haters commenting, so if you get the haters commenting, you're doing something right. But yeah, I started producing my own videos when I was 15, and I'm 19 now, and it's been running for 4 years. I don't really have that many subscribers, but I just like putting it on there and getting other people to watch, kind of come along with the venture with me. So a lot of memories, more than a photo. You know, you can get it on video and you can watch that moment over and over again, and you know, it's just something different. I don't know, I like doing it. It's just something about it that gives you that rush, and you put it on YouTube and you show other people and they go, wow, that's a really cool video, well done. It's something about that. Yeah, it's quite of a heartwarming moment when someone says in the comment section, awesome video, you're like my favourite YouTuber. So it's really heartwarming. So thank you very much for you watching this video at home, or at work, or at school, just wherever you're watching it. I just want to do a shout out to you. Thank you very much for watching my videos lately, and you have been awesome support and messages on Facebook. I really appreciate it. So if you want to see more videos like this in the future, leave a like and a comment, and I'll seriously do another one again. So thank you very much for watching, stay tuned, and you have an awesome weekend. Bye.